everyone, my name is Earthquake, and I'm doing another update video. It's been a long time since I've done anything for my channel. Yeah, lots of stuff has been going on. That's kind of, I've been a little bit distracted lately, so I've been forgetting to update my Let's Play of Child of Light, which I do intend to finish, as I have done with my previous Let's Plays. But, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words right now because of the news I heard today. Robin Williams, if, most people know who he is, and I'm sure most people know what happened to him today, or as of August 11th. He was found in his house dead, apparently from suicide. And he was 63 years old. And it's such a shock to me and to lots of other people who knew him and knew about him, followed his work. I'm one of those people who grew up listening to his voice as the genie from Aladdin. The way his name was marketed, and I know he disapproved of that. It was, it's been known that he didn't like the way his name was paraded around when the movie was coming out. But it was the first movie that opened my eyes to the idea of an actor being behind one of those beloved animated characters you've connected with. When you're a kid, you don't realize that an actor is behind those characters that you love so much. And Robin Williams, I think, was the first one to make me aware that characters were portrayed by actors, by real people. And and I'm probably going to end up repeating myself because I tend to do that, but he was one of those major parts of my childhood. Something like his acting, his very presence. You just feel so good when you see him or listen to him. Even if he's in a bad movie, there's just something to like about him because he has so much positive energy about him. But he was also suffering. And that's something you never think about. It's something you take for granted. And you don't realize it until something like this happens. And what else can I say? What else can I really say? Robin Williams was a major part of everyone's lives. And because he was suffering, he didn't fully realize how much of a positive impact he was making on people's lives. And when you are suffering, it's really hard to see past that suffering in yourself. It's hard to see how much of a positive influence you see that you are on other people around you. And I think it's really important that, because I have no doubt that he was suffering from depression. A lot of great actors do, and it's completely understandable. And I lost my train of thought. I'm probably going to edit some of this together. I'll probably edit my pauses out. With him, you feel like he's going to be around forever, or at least, even if he's not going to be around forever, you think he's going to be around for a long time. And then, this kind of thing happens. He ends up, dying from, whatever was plaguing him. And I think this kind of makes me think of Giorgio when he took his own life. He was so outgoing. He wanted to make people happy, and yet he was suffering on the inside. And it's really hard to pick up on how much they're suffering, because they themselves, they want to make people happy. So, because of that, it's hard. I know I'm repeating again. It's hard to see how much they're suffering. And it makes me really sad that Robin Williams couldn't be helped with his depression, or he felt like he couldn't be helped. And that couldn't have been farther from the truth. Depression, I don't suffer from depression, but I know lots of people do. And for to those of you that do, for those of you that are suffering, please talk to people. You can't just keep it all inside. I know that's really hard. I know that's really hard to do. It's easier said than done. I know, I understand. But talking to people about it, it brings you one step closer to healing and feeling whole again, and not feeling sad. Because Robin Williams was sad. He was sad on the inside. But he was also smart, kind. And I'm sure he was a loving father. Just one of the most decent people you could ever meet. We need more people like him. And we need more people who are not suffering the way he did. We need more people who can help those who are suffering. And those who are suffering need to know that they can be helped. And we just need to remind ourselves that there are a lot of bad things in the world that make us feel like we can't feel anything else but sadness. But it's okay to feel sad sometimes. You have to realize that it's the sad times that really wake you up to the good things. Robin Williams, you were such a positive influence in my life and everyone else's lives that you've touched. Wherever your spirit goes, I hope you'll be happier. And once again, those who are suffering, know that you can be helped. You are capable of feeling happiness. I feel like I lost someone near and dear to me. And I know I'm not the only one. His friends and family, I know, are just as sad as everyone else who had heard. anyone else who looked up to him and loved him as an actor and as a person. I want to end off by quoting the genie for Robin Williams. Often imitated, but never duplicated. We'll miss you. We'll always remember you. And thank you. Thank you for being alive. Thank you for being alive as long as you were. Thank you for making us laugh. Thank you for making us feel like we can be happy. I want you to be happy. Wherever you end up next. That's all I have to say. I'll see you guys next time.